Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Now, let's get into the podcast.
I used to think of my life as a rap star. I used to think of my life as a trap star. Record on the beat, put it on the needle. Record on the beat, put it on the needle.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. We have got an awesome podcast for you today. We're going to be exploring Arturia's FX Collection 3, what is new, and we're just going to have a little exploration around that. There's actually a heap included, so if you want to check that out, stick around to the end, or if you just want to skip all the awesome music technology news that we've had through the week, you can do that. There will be a timeline down below. Now, before we get into all of that, what is this podcast about? It is, of course, about music technology, software and hardware, music gear, music news. If you love that sort of thing, then you're going to love this podcast. For those of you who are new, and for those of you who are regular listeners, thank you so much for joining me from time to time. And support link down below, as always. As we do, no affiliate links today, but we are getting closer and closer to the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. In fact, there's already some creeping in the DMs here, and I'm going to go over a couple of those for you today. And hopefully, I'm not doing this for a whole month, but I mean, I will show you the best deals when they come to our plate here on the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. But without further ado, let's just get stuck straight into today's podcast. And as if 2022 couldn't get any weirder, this news almost didn't surprise me. This is coming from our friends at Teenage Engineering, who have yet again surprised and delighted me. And it almost feels like they have some interesting and odd news topic to talk about every week in 2022, but you got to hand it to them because this one made my day. This is Teenage Engineering. You're probably looking here, what is this? Is this music gear? No, it's not. It is a beer. Teenage Engineering has released a lager, a clear lager, and a Japanese lager, Okinawa lager here. So this is coming from Teenage Engineering. Let me read this back for you because this is just, it's almost getting too much. We recently made our first beer, and while we are used to doing a lot of experiments in our workshop, we don't quite have the room for a full-scale brewery operation. After consulting our resident developer brewmaster, Jacob, we decided to approach Gothenburg-based brewery Stepberget to help us get the job done. And so anyway, there's a whole write-up here. I'm not even going to bother playing this video back. Our Okinawa style lager is a light tasting beer with hints of tropical grain. This is important because if you're a beer drinker, if you love your beer, I'm not a massive beer drinker personally, but if you are, then this might be important. So it is a light tasting beer with hints of tropical grain, a nod of the rice brewed beers of the region, hence Japanese beer, available to order at Systembolaget all around Sweden. So it's only available in Sweden. So for my Swedish listeners, which I don't think there are many, but there are probably a couple there, here and there, you can get this Okinawa lager from Teenage Engineering. I want to know is it good? I want to know if it tastes good. Does it remind you of making music with your OP1 field? All jokes aside, this is really out there and very funny. I mean, what are we going to see next? Native Instruments milkshakes? Softube hot dogs? I don't know. I'm just being silly. I thought this was a fun piece. It had to be included in the podcast. All right, let's go over some of these Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or as they're now touting it, because why not make the most of a marketing opportunity, Black November? And this is actually pretty good though. We have to mention our friends at Softube because Softube makes some of the best, in my opinion, top 5 emulations, software emulations in the world. That's my opinion though. What's your opinion? I would like to know. Softube definitely in my top 5. Rock and roll scientists, as they call themselves. So they're having a Black November savings of up to 70% here, and I mean, it's Softube. What more do I have to say? I personally Absolutely love Softube. We have a quick look here at some of the savings. I mean, you got the Weiss collection here. This is bonkers. I need to get this. The Weiss collection is just unbelievable sounding. If you don't know what Weiss is, check it out. It's sort of like a digital, I think it's just all digital. I was going to say hybrid, but I think it's just digital equipment that has been emulated into Softube's emulated or got the rights to emulate the Weiss collection. It's honestly the most transparent. That limiter is so transparent, sounds so freaking good. If you have a console 1 or the fader 1, I have one here. You can use the Weiss Gambit series for console 1, so you get all the Weiss goodies inside of that. I mean, they're all on sale. Craziness. Like, the Weiss collection's normally $896, now for only $332. I know it's still expensive, but it's the whole collection. It's, I mean, if you were to buy the hardware alone, I don't even know, one unit might cost you, set you back $3,000 or $4,000. So getting it in software form is definitely the most efficient way, but they've got a bunch of other stuff here like Buchla, $259 each. Twisted waveform generator is only $49. You got the Tezza 1R reverb. That's very good, actually. I need to do a review of that on the channel here. That is a very good reverb. That's only $35 now. Almost, I think it's more than 50% off. Anyway, if you've been eyeing off, definitely that Weiss collection though. That is, for me, that is very tantalizing indeed. Black November set 2. So they must be doing a few different sets. Yeah, see, this is gonna, by the time you guys listen to this podcast, this Weiss collection, unless you listen to this podcast straight away when it drops, you won't know about it because this ends on November 6. What are we? November 5. Anyway, check it out, Softube. They're going to be doing Black November all the way up to your Black Friday Cyber. Does that take away the excitement of Black Friday deals though? When we're doing Black November now? I don't know. There's another one. Let's jump over here. iZotope. Early Black Friday deals are here. So you can get Novermber for $25. Neutron 4, that's a steal at $99. That is a great piece of software. With Neutron 4, you can mix smarter and faster while staying in your flow. 8 powerful plugins combine power through AI assistive technology to create your modern and intelligent mixing experience. So these are our friends at iZotope. I'll see if I can have a link for iZotope down below. Maybe an affiliate link. Who knows? They're my friends here. iZotope. We love them. RX10 and Ozone 10 still have their launch pricing too. If you haven't checked that out, that's all over here as well. And you can get the iZotope everything bundle, which is nuts, for $299 USD. This is all USD at the moment. I haven't said any Australian dollars, which is very unlike me. Usually we're doing Aussie dollars here. Anyway, what is included? That iZotope everything bundle. Let me just move my microphone because I realize I'm a little bit off the camera there. Included in this bundle, check this out. Neutron 4, Ozone 10 Advance. I mean, that's nuts. That alone should be $299. Novermber, Vocal Synth 2. It literally is everything. You got Dialogue Match, Relay, Insight 2, RX10 Advance, Nectar 3 Plus, Tonal Balance Control 2, Stutter Edit 2, Visual Mixer, Mello-Fi 5 Essential. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You get the Brainworks Creative Mixing Set in here as well. What? I didn't actually realize. Is this part of their like Black November deals? I'm not sure. You guys need to check that. That is actually bonkers. If you've been wanting to get iZotope, maybe now, or you can hold out to Black Friday, but I don't think it's going to get any better than that. All right, let's move along to our next piece of news. This is a little fun piece here. This is, I hadn't heard of this artist before, but this artist is amazing. This guy, it's like he was made for me. I feel like he plays Super Nintendo songs. He does all the retro gaming songs and he does a really good job, but then he does all this other really creative stuff. Anyway, he has collaborated with our friends at Rolly and he's got a bunch of Lumi keys here and he's done a really cool little song showing off the Lumi keys. Now I thought this would be a good story to talk about, considering last week we just spoke about the reproduction or the now available Lumi keys back in stock for a limited time. So if you wanted to get some, this is what they do. This is a good demonstration of the Lumi keys. We're just going to play a little bit back here on the podcast. It's a good little track too. Glasys, and Lumi keys. Glowing performance. Let's have a listen to this. I love it. We're just going to stop it down there. I love this video. If you're watching us here on YouTube or you're watching us there on Spotify and you saw that, isn't that a fantastic performance? And that is Glasys. You can check out more over at rolly.com. There's an interview with him. This guy's amazing. And I went over to his YouTube channel and I just absolutely adored it because he's doing SNES Metroid covers, for example. I love Metroid. It's one of my favorite games. Anyway, check it out. Glasys, color decoded by Glasys, featuring the Lumi keys, which are now available again, back in stock for a limited time in certain countries, by the way. Unfortunately, not here in Australia, as far as I know, unless they've changed their shipping directions. Let's move along. This next piece of news actually is super exciting for those of you. This is actually super exciting for music people in general, because this is kind of huge what I'm about to say here in regards to this product. Now, this is coming to us from Denon DJ. They just dropped a couple of new DJ controllers, and you might be thinking, oh wow, boring. I mean, there was a time there where it just felt like there was a DJ controller getting released every week and it wasn't exciting. But this is exciting because these are a cut down version of their Prime DJ controllers, which the Prime DJ controllers, if you haven't heard of those before, they're just like it in a bit. They have everything. They're an all-in-one DJ player. Amazing stuff. Anyway, these are a cut down version, but don't let that fool you. They got built-in speakers, all of that, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. This is the exciting part. This is crazy. They actually, Denon DJ and Amazon Music have collaborated. So you can play Amazon Music. If you have to have obviously you have to have the subscription to the Amazon Music. But how nuts is this? Because Amazon is CD quality. Like it's CD quality, meaning that's waveform, basically. I'm guessing 44 kilohertz or whatever. 24-bit, maybe 16-bit, I'm not sure. It'll be one or the other. High quality though, compared to MP3. And I'm guessing you can play it offline as well, which means you don't need a computer at all. You'll never need one. But anyway, check this out. Denon DJ plus Amazon Music. The SC Live 4's integration with Amazon Music Unlimited and other popular streaming services gives DJs instant access to over 100 million CD quality, aka lossless songs across all music genres. So it has built-in Wi-Fi and a lightning fast onboard song analysis. You can now perform a full DJ set without owning or preparing any music ahead of time. This is what dreams are made of. If you're a DJ, you'd just be like literally salivating over this exciting news. And it's a Denon DJ player. I mean, the Denon DJ has been around for a while, a big brand. It's always sort of been shadowed by Pioneer DJ, but I think this sort of thing might put Denon DJ ahead, or at least take another market share back from Pioneer DJ. I mean, I'm certainly looking at something like this as a music player, and the fact it's got the built-in speakers, I love that. You can just play it. It's literally all in one. If you're going to do a party, all you need is a PA system. You're ready to go. Laptop free performances. SC Live 4 is powered by Engine DJ, the same leading standalone DJ operating system that fuels laptop free performances on the budget stages and DJ booths across the globe. And the seamless hardware and software integration intuitively places performances essential in the perfect places for inspirational mixes and live shows. It's also the ultimate Serato DJ Pro controller. With computer mode enabled, the SC Live 4 can be used as a dedicated DJ software controller for Serato DJ, DJ, Pro license included. That's nuts. So you get a Serato DJ Pro license with this. I don't know, this is crazy, and is compatible with virtual DJ. Additional licenses required for that. This versatility gives DJs multiple options to perform however they prefer. And designed for creative mixing, the SC Live 4 fuses the power of club standard modular setup into a compact and intuitive 4-deck standalone DJ controller with its built-in Wi-Fi, 7-inch multi-gesture touchscreen, and 3 media slots. The SC Live 4 unleashes creative live performances using a combination of stored media and music streaming service sources. An immersive audio experience. The powerful built-in speakers offer the perfect sound solution for live streaming, practicing, content creation, and personal monitoring during live shows. The dedicated volume knob and on-off switch offers full control to meet the needs of any gig, making it easy for you to bring to the booth whenever you need whenever your DJ career takes you. There's a little video here. So they did release 2 products. There is a 2-channel and a 4-channel, being SC Live 4, and you got SC Live 2. But if you're a DJ who streams, of course, this is perfect. But the fact you'd never even need to go and get music if you had that and you're just using Amazon Music, that just blows my mind, honestly. Let's see this video here. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm going to play it back for you guys. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's nuts. Another little piece of information here from the Denon DJ little video we just watched back there. It's actually got nano leaf integration, so you can actually, if you have the nano leaf, which is those glowing light wallpaper things, you can actually control it from these decks. I mean, this is nuts. All right, I'm gonna just stop fanboying over this. This is really cool. This is the best thing since that Prime 4 player that they released, or Prime 2 and Prime 4. I would highly recommend this as if you were wanting to get into DJing, or yeah, you need a new controller. Boom, not even controller. This is everything all in one. My only question would be, I wonder if it takes USB sticks, because I know some people like to prepare like that. It must do. Anyway, exciting indeed. Let's move along quickly because we're going to get to our feature here. Before we do though, Boss bringing out the goodies still bringing out the goodies. Boss have released Slicer SL2. It's a new guitar pedal, but not only could it be used for guitars, it can be used for synths, it can be used for anything really. It's an effects pedal, fresh sliced inspiration. Envelope your music in vibrant rhythmic energy with SL2 Slicer, an inspiring creative tool filled with colorful sonic grooves. This Boss original chops your sound into unique percussive patterns, including many processed with internal and effects, and providing multiple output options that bring grooves to life across stereo field. All right, let's just have a listen to this thing because there's a really good demo here. We're not going to play the whole video back, but check this out. Here we go. This is Slicer 2 SL2. Very nice sounding effects pedal. All right, this next one's with not yet. Next one's a synthesizer after this, so. All right, here we go. Sounds good on the synths. How good's that? The auto panning. Nice. All right, we're going to stop the video there. That is the Boss SL2. Fantastic sounding, awesome and inspirational sounding guitar pedal or effects pedal there, however you want to put it. I mean, it is primarily based for guitars, but you could use it, as you saw there at the end, with a synthesizer. If you go on to watch the rest of that video, it's pretty cool. He actually sticks like an SL2 with a reverb and a phaser, and he sort of does some multi-chain effects, and it sounds phenomenal actually, even with a bit of reverb. And because the slicer sort of does like a gate and it does like a tremolo, it does a bunch of different effects here. It just sounds great. With other effects included, it sounds even better. So anyway, features famous Boss slicer effect in an advanced compact pedal. Instantly create compelling sonic grooves with single and dual slicer paths processed with multiple internal effects. 88 memory locations with preloaded patterns. Control the wave shape and length of slice audio with attack and duty knobs, and plenty of other features. We're gonna have to leave it there. That is the SL2. But Boss has been busy this year, hasn't it? I've done a few Boss, and I hope I didn't say Bose. I probably have been saying Bose. I've mentioned Boss quite a few times on Emlyn in the Mix this year, and so they've been quite busy, and this is no exception. Very excellent looking effects pedal. All right, let's get to our main feature for today. And big shout outs to Arturia for letting us check this out. This is the FX Collection 3. Audio effects you'll actually use. And Arturia being Arturia, you know these are going to be high quality. Now, because there are so many, I'm going to do my best. I got a song for you, but I don't want to bore you with my song over and over. I'll do my best. These effects will definitely not make it boring. There are 26 essential audio production plugins in this bundle. Now, whether I'll be able to get to all of them in this quick little exploration, I'll do my best, as I say. But let me just quickly go over what is included in the FX Collection 3, and maybe we'll just look at what is new and what is sounding absolutely amazing. So this is a really cool collection, by the way. So a musical and pro-grade software tools they need to get creative with their mixing, combining unmatched vintage gear emulations with game-changing contemporary effects. So if we jump down here, we won't play back the video because we're going to do a little live demo for you guys. So find your sonic perfection, set your sound alight with the trailblazing creativity of contemporary effects, elevate your production with the premium sound of industry-leading studios, perfect your mixes quicker than ever before with immediate software flexibility. So here's what's new. So if you were following the FX Collection, we're up to FX Collection 3 now. What is actually new? And these are the ones we might have a look at today. So Dist Tube Culture, ignite your mix with lifelike tube warmth with this modern distortion classic, perfect for breathing life and crisp color into any sound, from soft saturation to fizzing crunch. You got the Dist Op Amp 21, the original Go Direct guitar pedal turned studio cult classic, enhanced for your virtual studio, instant tube-like harmonics or high grain crunch. Choose your Op Amp flavor. Your FX fragments. This would be cool. We should look at it. We'll look at all of these. This one is a glitchy stutters, grainy stereo ambience, experimental textures and beyond with next level granular processing. You got the tape Mello-Fi, sprinkle lush lo-fi vibes over any sound with this vintage tape warmth plugin. You've got oversampling, and you've got an A/B comparison. That's pretty cool, and improved interfaces in this new collection. If we jump down here, it shows you everything you get. And there's actually some demos here we can even listen to. So this is the Dist Tube Culture, and we can actually turn them on and off. But I was going to do a little live demo for you, but let me play this here. This is pretty good. You can actually do it off the website here. So this is with the Dist Tube Culture effect on. I'll turn it off. Here we go. Let me turn it off. Here we go. That's with it off. I would turn it back on. Gives you that really nice grit and crunch. Now, if we jump over to my Ableton Live track here, my little live demo for you guys. So, one of the first things actually I want to show you, and we'll look at all those effects, but I want to show you this bus force because this is actually really cool. So this could be your end all and be all in terms of a bus. And I'll just show you, I've got a little track going here. So you can see it working away, but it's some really awesome channel strip because you've got everything you need. You got your equalizer, you've even got a filter on board with low pass and high pass, you got a compressor and saturation. I mean, look, nothing new and crazy exciting, but it just sounds really nice. And as I say, it could be end all be all bus. I've also do have quite a lot of effects going on this particular synthesizer sound that we've got here, and I wouldn't necessarily put my bus at the end of the chain like this. Normally I'd have it up here, but I actually was using a console one. So maybe what I'll do is I'll turn off the console one. Let's move the bus force up to where it should be. That's better. We'll go through some of the presets here. It's got a very nice sounding filter on it. I like this filter here actually, it's quite nice. And we can add a bit of saturation to it. Really nice sounding saturation. I'll play it back with my track in full. Just got my UVI synth there is a little bit loud. Let me just turn that down a bit. That's a really nice sounding preset I got on that actually. I would actually just turn the makeup gain up a bit. It's just an awesome all-round bus. So I'm gonna have to be careful that I don't spend too much time on each plugin, but you get a bunch of presets here, really easy to find what you want. If you want distortion, let's do it just quickly for the sake of this video. So you want Doom Slayer, okay. Let's have a listen. Oh yeah. Giving it some Doom Slayer vibes. These are all distortion giddy. Anyway, you get the idea. This bus is just a fantastic bus and it seems like it can just do it all. You've got your filter, EQ, dynamic presets down here as well, FX chain, EDM master bus punch. Let's have a listen to that. Ooh. Saturation is off on this. Yeah, it's giving it a dynamic punch. Actually, that kind of works on this track because it's an EDM sort of dance track. Anyway, you get the idea. And as I say, I'm going to have to move along to the next one because obviously I don't want to spend too long on one plugin. But let's turn that off there. Now, what I do want to show you is some of the new stuff. So we go back up to where are our new ones. I want to look at this EFX fragments. Let's have some fun with that one. So we jump down here. Let's pop an EFX fragments on the end of this. I think this sort of plugin would be fantastic on a single instrument. Hence, I've put it on this same sound. So again, I hope I'm not boring you with this same synth lead, but I just want to give you an idea of what can be done with EFX fragments or just some of the plugins that are included in Arturia's FX Collection 3. Let's have a listen to this. Let's see. It's going to give you glitch. It's going to give you fun. Let's check it out. Whoa. Nice. This is called Ocean Sweep. Let's go through some more. Oh, this is awesome. Nice. glitch heaven. If you're into glitch, you're into craziness, you're gonna get it. Wow. Cognition. I like that. I like something more subtle, cascade. So let's see how it sounds in the mix. Probably just bring the wet dry down. Wow. Let's go from the top. No, it's too much. Wow, I could do a whole video just on this plugin. This sounds amazing. Nice. All right, guys, that is bonkers. Now, I'm not going to be able to do a deep dive today for you guys for this Arturia FX Collection 3. I more or less just wanted to explore it. This should not be overlooked, this collection. This is honestly, this is actually blowing my mind a little bit here because that plugin is like a secret weapon. I actually want to hear that plugin. I've got this sort of bass line here using UVI Workstation Synth Anthology. If we play this back here, and I want to pop on one of these because my goodness. Actually, I think a phaser or a filter might sound better on this, but let's have a look. This thing is absolutely bonkers. Oh, even this is like the default preset. No, that's crazy. That sounds so good. How's it sound? It might not sound right in the mixer. I'll probably, we got a dry wet here or not? Oh, it sounds so good. What's it in the mix like? Nah, it gets lost a bit in the mix on that. That's cool because I still get my bass line, I get some glitch. That is just so nice. Anyway, that is the EFX fragments. Gosh. Again, got to be careful on how long we're spending on these plugins, time-wise. All right, let's look at another new one. So we heard Dist Tube Culture. Let's check it out. Let's put it on the master here, and I'll try and put this song as a techno track, so it's pretty monotonous, and you're going to get the same sort of sound throughout, but these effects are sprucing it up for you. Dist Tube Culture is what we want. I'm going to chuck it on my master chain here, and let's have a look at it. Again, I won't be able to look at everything here, but there is some good stuff, honestly. Go do yourself a favor. You can check out the FX Collection 3 over on the Arturia website. Thank you again. Shout outs to Arturia for letting us do this on the podcast today. All right, so this is Dist Tube Culture. This is going to crunch the hell out of this track. I'll try and put it in a different section. Okay, I don't even think this is a great idea putting on the master, but let's... That actually is pretty cool. Wow. This is actually a good preset on the master though. It just sort of glues it a bit. Just subtle. How good's that? Okay, and then you can go nuts if you want to as well. London Dance Synth. Actually, this London Dance, you know what? Let's chuck that. That's on the master, right? Chuck that on my synth anthology. Here we go. That's it. Oh yeah. Probably bring it about there. That just gives it a nice bit of crunch that it needs. You know what I realized? Arturia were not lying that these are effects that you will actually use. I'm not just talking this up. Like, these are really awesome sounding effects. Hopefully it's coming across on the podcast and the video there. What else have we got that's new? So we've got the Dist Op Amp 21. It's another distortion guitar pedal type effect. I do want to check out this tape Mello-Fi because I think something like that would work well on my master. So let's go over, and we've got them all here. I haven't got anything on my master at the moment because yeah, the track's not finished, so I don't want to put mastering plugins on. But let's give it a bit of tape mellow, lo-fi quiver. Let's have a listen. Oh, wow. Give it that nice tape emulation. Oh, wow. Change the tone here. That's cool. Fat analog. Lo-fi bass. Jeez. That sounds sick. That subtle width on that. As I say, this track again is not much happening in this track. A little bit different up here just to give you something, spruce it up a bit. That just makes the oh wow. We got a tape slowdown effect here. That's nice too. 1920. Wow. Analog tape, crappy radio. Default. All right, so you can see, you know, you're gonna get some nutso ones. I like this analog tape though. No, sorry, not that one. Which one is it? Not crispy radio. Really what I realize is my kick drum is way too freaking loud. Probably that needs to be neg 3. Even that's still so loud. But anyway, you get the idea. You want a good tape emulation, tape Mello-Fi is going to give it to you. Honestly, that is a very nice sounding tape emulation. Of course, you can make it subtle with your output and your dry wet there as well. Some of the other things I just wanted to quickly show you, because again, I won't be able to show you everything, but you got some great delays on here. I really like though, some of these filters are a lot of fun. Let me just show you these because they're great sounding filters. So you got the filter M12. These are not new, but God, these sound good. They're part of this FX Collection 3. I'm not sure when they were added to the FX Collection. It's got some really good sounding filters. Okay, and then you got amazing presets on here that have sequences as well with your envelopes and LFOs. Gates. So you can get all that trippy. If you want to add movement, I mean, not really great for a master channel, good on an instrument, but really amazing, the filters. And I love, my favorite is probably this filter Sem, which is based on the Oberheim. I believe it's the Oberheim filter. And it sounds really good. Pop the resonance up. Just a nice, really nice sounding filter actually. It's just a beautiful. And it's got a gate sequencer on it just for why not. So you can get this sort of effect. Get it, pump it up. This is pump it up. All right, hopefully I'm not boring you too much with this track. Let's just look at a couple more that I really liked here without looking at all the new ones, but there are a bunch of new ones there as well. I just want to quickly show you some of these, like the Flanger. Check out the Flanger. Such a nice sounding Flanger too. Nice. And the phaser. The phaser is awesome too. Bitron phaser. These are not new. Just keep that in mind. But these are part of this FX Collection 3. These are new to me. These are definitely new to me because I didn't have an FX Collection before this. Phaser's amazing. Just a really awesome sounding phaser. Emulation, of course, on this Bitron. Again, I can't go into depth here because it's going to take way too long. Literally, if I was to go through every plugin in depth, this would be a 12-hour video easily. A 12-hour podcast. We don't have time for that. But hopefully I've given you, as I say, an exploration It was an exploration into Arturia's FX Collection 3. I mean, is it for you? I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys because I freaking love it. And probably my favorite one here is this granular EFX fragments, which is one of the new ones. And just make sure we haven't missed anything. There are a bunch of other things here like the oversampling, which is both Dist Op Amp 21 Dist tube cultures featuring oversampling. So there's a new thing to have oversampling, letting you choose between two modes, prioritizing either supreme audio quality or lower CPU usage, which is just a cool feature. If you need a bit more CPU, a bit more power in the back end there, you can do the oversampling feature. But all in all, wow. I mean, if I was to score this FX Collection, I'd definitely give it a 9 out of 10 because it's premium, high quality, and it's Arturia. It's a brand you can trust, and they haven't skimped or done, you know, some dodgy plugins here. These are full plugins, all working, not glitchy. I mean, glitchy per se in terms of effects here, but what I'm trying to say is they're just high quality emulations. They sound great, and I think they live up to their name of effects that you will actually use. Straightforward emulations, and they sound great. I hope that has helped you guys with, you know, if you've been thinking about the FX Collection 3. I know it was just a quick scan through presets here, and I just hope it's helped you guys see how awesome these plugins actually are. And I hope you've enjoyed today's podcast. What was your favorite feature today? What was your favorite feature? Did you enjoy the Arturia FX Collection 3? Is the Boss SL2 Slicer guitar pedal something that's on your radar? I mean, how dope and exciting is this Denon DJ SC4 Amazon Music collaboration? That is very interesting indeed. Did you like the Glasys performance? You're going to check out more of his stuff. And is the Lumi keys still on your radar, as there are only a couple of units. There are only a few units left readily available for you. Now, you're going to check out some of these Novermber, Black Novermber as we're calling it now, deals. And what do you think about the Teenage Engineering Lager? Are you from Sweden? Are you going to get one? I want to know. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you're watching us there on YouTube. I hope you have enjoyed today's podcast, being Emlyn in the Mix Season 3, Episode 44. I've yabbered on enough. It's time for me to get out of here. Until next time, peace out. Boom. Hey. Thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.